back to the channel. My name is Claire and this is Polly Put the Petal on like a bag of... I've literally just had to change my jumper, guys, because it was too hot. I don't know why, but I'm sweating. Anyway, as you'll have seen by the thumbnail, I today have got a Temu haul, and it's mainly, well, it is Christmas inspired, in order for me to do my Christmas decorating, and I'm ever so excited to get started. When I've shown you some of these pieces, you'll see I have got some interesting decor, shall we say, coming up for the Christmas period, and so please do hit that sub button and stick around, you know, and yeah. Now let's get on with this. I hope you're all really well and you've had a lovely weekend. I know I'm diving straight into it, but autumn gets so unsettled, you know, when I'm not with her, to be honest. I mean, she seems to be chilling out a little bit now. She's in my seat, that's why. She's stolen it. She does that often. In fact, she does it every day, several times. Right, so the first thing I'm going to show you is this top. Now, about 5-6 weeks ago, I went into Asda and they had got some leopard print, because it's all the rage, isn't it, at the minute? I've never worn it in my life, but I like it. And so I picked up two tops. I picked up a peplum and I picked up a roll neck, and I brought them home. The peplum, I felt, made me look a little bit bigger than what I am, and so I thought, no, that's got to go back. And the roll neck was lovely, except it wasn't the right shade, because there were two different shades of leopard print. Now, if the peplum had been the roll neck, I would have kept the roll neck, but they weren't, so they both went back. So I put it into Google, you know, a roll neck, because I thought the roll neck suited me better. So I put it into Google, roll neck, and one came up on Temu. Gosh, that was long-winded, wasn't it? So this is it, and it's absolutely lovely. I've got it for me, but my birthday night. It's my birthday in December, and me and Mary are going to go out and have something to eat. So that's going to be nice. Now this isn't a roll neck, but it is a quite high neck, and I thought this would be lovely with a nice black blazer, black jeans, a nice black pair of shoes, black bag, and yeah, it's all black, but it is winter, do you know what I mean? And I'm comfy. That'll be me comfy. And a bit of either gold jewellery, or I could even wear my little pearl. I haven't got the earrings in, but I could even wear my little pearl jewellery, and it's absolutely lovely. This was only £6, and look at the stretch in this. Look at the stretch in that. Look at it. 12 to 14 I picked it up in. It's the perfect colour for me. I think the leopard print is quite a big leopard print, isn't it? And I wasn't, you know, jumping through hoops at that, but I've tried it on and it looks great. And it's going to look lovely when I put everything together and put a little tan belt on it, you know, on my jeans and stuff. It'll be really, really nice. But £6, guys, and it's such a lovely soft material. I'm really quite happy with that, and like I say, that's for my birthday night, when me and Mary go out. Right, so, and it's on a Saturday as well, which is good. It's a great day to have a birthday, isn't it? And you can get ready during the day and, you know, take your time. There's no mad rush or anything like that. And it's just going to be nice. We did that last year as well for my birthday, me, Mary and Katie, Mary's twin, and we just went to a lovely restaurant in our local town, and then we went to a bar after that. Yeah, it was just great. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Now I've picked up these trims. Picked up two different trims. Now, this is what I typed in, was a jewelled trim in gold. Anyway, it looks jewelled, doesn't it? But it's not. It's foil, that is. But that's good, because for what I want it for, there's no weight to it. And so, because I'm going to be putting this onto something, so there's no weight to it. So it's ideal. Really is ideal. So that was that, and I absolutely love it. And then I picked up this one, thinking it was something, but it actually isn't. This trim, and it looks as if it's metal, doesn't it? But I don't think it is. Let me put my glasses on. No, it's not. It can't possibly be. But on the photograph on Temu, it looked like it. Now, I wanted it to keep its shape. And it's not doing too bad at that small of a loop. But we'll see if it can do what I want it to do. It's actually not too bad. I think anything beyond that, it's going to flop. But we'll see how I go with that. So yeah, like I say, I have got some interesting decorating to be coming up on the channel. So if you are interested in Christmas decorating and all that kind of thing, I do floristry and wreath making also, and all things lifestyle, then please do hit that sub button. It really would be lovely to have you join the channel. So let's crack on. So I've also picked up some of these berries. Now, I can't remember how many there is in this. They're just gold berries, really nice, a really nice gold, I think. I think there might be, so there's 20 in there. I didn't want to tell you half a story. There's 20 in there, and they're lovely, aren't they? So you could put them as a little bunch in a vase, or definitely brilliant for your wreath making and as filler in a nice arrangement. And that's what I got them for the arrangement that's going on the fireplace. Bargain, because you know, everything, nothing that I have chosen was over £10. You know, I don't even think it was over £5. So they were a bargain, just those gold berries for 20 stems. I thought that was brilliant. And you've got quite a nice little pick on, quite a nice length of pick. I mean, that in itself, there's my hand. So it's not a small, you know, it's to that line on my middle finger, and then you've got your pick, you know, to get if you needed height or anything like that. Brilliant. I'm really happy with this, and it's not sponsored. I paid for all of this with my own money, guys. Yeah, I'm really happy with this haul. I really am, because everything I ordered, I wanted and needed to bring my idea to life. But they've not disappointed me. In fact, they've gone beyond disappointing. You know, they're absolutely fabulous. So I think this might be cedar, a little bit of cedar. It might not be, guys, because one can never tell. One can never tell. But it's lovely nevertheless, and if you can see, it's quite two-tone, so there's almost some frost on it, almost as if it is quite natural. You know, you haven't got frost on all of the branch, because of course as you know, it gets warmer inside the further inside the tree that you get, but it's absolutely lovely, and I love that two-tone, and I can imagine anything red popping off the back of that. You know, it's going to be really quite lovely. But again, I got there was 6 of these in this bundle. I can't remember the price, but as I've just said, I didn't pay the earth for any of these things. You know, if you were doing a wreath, for instance, these are ideal, because, you know, if you wanted to add different texture or you know, a different bit of interest to the wreath that you've already got, or even if you're building it on a grapevine, these are fabulous, because you can break them up into single units, as you can see, and they're not all the same, if you know what I mean. They're absolutely lovely, definitely worth the money. So yeah, I was over the moon at those. In fact, I'm over the moon at everything, I really am. Yeah. But that's what I was thinking, you know, for the, I've got to think, this is why I've ordered these things, because I've got to think of shape. it's some kids that are passing, and she's heard them. You've got to think of its shape, its outline, you know, everything that, all the elements really that is required to create a decent, I'm saying decent, I should be saying beautiful, shouldn't I? A beautiful arrangement. Autumn, thank you. Now let me show you these. These are absolutely beautiful. These are ginkgo leaves. Sorry for the rattling. These are ginkgo leaves. Look at those. You get 5, I think it's 5. Yeah, you get 5 of these stems in one, and it's quite a nice long stem. So if you wanted to have them, you know, in a standalone in a vase, absolutely beautiful. Autumn. And on each little offshoot, you've got 3, and on, you know, you've got 3 on each stem, sorry, and then on each offshoot you've got 3 ginkgo leaves. You've got a large, a medium and a small, and they're absolutely lovely, nice, light and airy, and yet a real lovely impact with them being that in that metallic gold. Absolutely beautiful, love it. So yeah, I was happy with those, and they were cheap as chips too. The quality on them is really, really good, and you know, I just think they're gorgeous. I really do like them. So I got those, and then I'll stick with the gold because I've got these as well. Now there's 10 of these stems. It's almost like the tiny leaf on this reminds me of French ruscus, but of course, I mean, I can't tell what it is, and I don't think it is, because that would just be really one stem and almost, I want to say cylindrical, but I don't think that's the word, almost round, you know, it wouldn't be a flat leaf like that. It wouldn't be flat. Yeah, I'll give up, because you know me, I can never explain myself properly, because yeah, we'll just give it up. But they are lovely, and again, if you're wreath making, you can split them off into units, you know, and add them into your wreath. You can use it as one big piece. You can, well, the possibilities really are endless, and I am super happy with those. And like I say, you get 10 stems of that, which I thought was brilliant. And I didn't do too bad at matching the colour, because you know, there's all kinds of different coloured golds, isn't there? You've got your champagne, you've got your yellow, you've got that. I think that's a lovely gold. Mind you, I like yellow gold. I don't know about anybody else. Does anybody else like yellow gold? I think it's lovely, I'll be honest. And speaking of gold, I'm going to do a little upcycle on that, on my last, was that my last video? When I did the charity shop, and I brought that candelabra, didn't I? I'm going to be doing, I got the rub and buff now, and I'm going to be doing a little upcycle on that, and I'll let you see how it transforms. I mean, you know, I'm going to do it regardless, so I'm going to film it, and we'll see what it's like, because it, you know, I've never used rub and buff before. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Right, now I picked up this ivy. Now it's all tied up there, but this mimics a real ivy plant. So you would put that into Oasis or a pot or anything like that, and you would pull it out and create its shape as if it's naturally grown. I mean, I don't need it for that, because I will be using pieces of it. I really ideally wanted this to be variegated for what I want it for, but it hasn't come variegated, although it has come two-tone. You know, you've got that lighter colour leaf there, and then you've got your darker leaves. So there is a mixture of two-tone, but it's by no means variegated at all. But it's a lovely, it is a nice quality. I mean, it's not the best quality I've ever seen, but it's nice. And you've got the veins, and you know, it is. Can you see? It is a nice, it is. That's all there is to it. So that's, I picked that up as well. I think that might have been a £5, which was good, which is good, because wholesalers will be about 7, 8, 9, even maybe 10. So that was good, because it is, like I say, a full plant. If I was to put that in a pot, it'd create a lovely plant, perhaps even a hanging plant or anything like that. But again, these are good for your wreaths, they're good for your arrangements. If you wanted to have it in a vase and have it trailing from a vase with something else, absolutely lovely. And I love ivy anyway, I really do. Hydrangeas, that's its Latin name, Hydrangeas. I did horticulture and botany at college when I was 17. I just about passed, but I knew, you know, plants in their Latin name, and there's only 2 that I can remember now, and that's Hydrangeas, which is the ivy, which is the ivy, and Ilex aquifolium, which is holly. So yeah, they're the 2 that I remember. Funny, isn't it? Funny if you don't stay in the game, sort of thing, which I didn't. If you know, if you're new here, I did City and Guilds floristry when I was 17, and I didn't do City and Guilds 2 until I was in my very late 40s. So yeah, I've forgotten my horticulture and botany, but my love of flowers always remained, and it you know, it really did. So yeah, I'll pick these up. Now, I saw these on Lynn's channel, Nana M, but I've already got some of these. It's just that for the life of me, I can't put my hands on them, and that petal shed is busting at the seams. And I've got a bag of fruit. I know I've got a bag of fruit, and I think I know where that bag of fruit is. And I'm hoping, you know, because I want something else out of that bag of fruit too. In fact, there's 2 other things. But I can't put my hands on these, so I've picked them up from Temu, and I think they were under £2 a stem, and they're absolutely beautiful, aren't they? Raspberries, as you can see, absolutely gorgeous, and look at the shine on them. And them, put those in a nice, well, any arrangement, but put them in a nice Christmas arrangement, and the light hits them. Because they're already got that lovely shine on them. They're just going to be beautiful, and hopefully they'll maybe not take centre stage, but they'll definitely be there. So I picked up 5 of those. Yeah, I absolutely love them. We're coming to the end now, guys, and then, which isn't bad, we're 19 minutes in. And then I picked up these, and there's 5 of these, and you got 5, and I think they might have been £5 around that. And it's just red hydrangeas. What I really love about these, they need a good, they're all squished, as you can see, so they need a good steam or a blow, you know, blow them with the hairdryer, and they'll puff back up. They just need a bit of, there's a slight funky smell to them. It's not pungent. It's just slight. But what I love about these, let me find I'll find this one. I'll show you this one. Can you see on the edges of the leaves, the green tinge, which it just reminds me of one of my favourite Rembrandt hydrangeas. It really does. Except that's blue. Blue and white. There's blue, it's blue, predominantly blue with a white tinge on the end of the, and that's what this style reminds me of, and it's absolutely beautiful. I love it. And like I say, once it's had a hairdryer on it, yeah, they'll be brilliant. And these are also fabulous because you can break these down into units, into single units, and even again, once you've broken, depending on what you're using them for, but even again, you can break them down. So these are value for money. I think they are anyway, hydrangeas, because you can get many uses out of one. So yeah, I got those. There's another one of those. I will make that work. Trims. Now I've picked this, in fact I'll tell you that last. So this is the penultimate. This leaf, now I've got this in this vase here, and it's in orange, and I absolutely love it, and it is such value for money. It really is. I think they're £3 a stem. The stem itself is huge. It's a long stem, as you can see, and then, you know, you've got all this beautiful foliage. I don't know what that leaf is, I really don't, but I love it. I love its shape. I think it's interesting. I love the way that it's not flat. It's quite I want to say crinkly, but can it be crinkly? Would you say bevel? I don't think so, but you know what I mean. It's almost like a crimped leaf. So again, it's got its own it's got its own interest going on, this has, and I really like it. And not only that, you've got, you know, you've got as if it's on the turn sort of thing, you know. It's absolutely beautiful. Really love this, and I'll be happy to use that in my upcoming decor too. So yeah, this is the last thing now. I've picked up this. Now, you know, it looks like a wreath. It's not a wreath. It is grapevine, and it's like a grapevine garland, if you like. Wait a minute, let me see if I can get that off there. Yeah, it's like a grapevine garland. And I've got a use for this. And so, yeah, like I say, I've got some interesting ideas, really, for Christmas, and I hope you'll remain with me and come along with me, you know, on the journey. Honestly, I've nearly lost my mind then and couldn't get it out. Right, guys, so that is the end of the haul, and it's been absolutely lovely to sit here with you. It really has. It always is, and I've been a little bit out of sorts, you know, and I thought, will I or won't I? And it is. It just makes a world of difference, really, to come and sit and have a little chunner with you guys, and I'm sharing things that I'm going to be doing, but it also gives me that kind of little kick up the bum, really, to, well, it just lifts my spirits anyway, basically. So yeah, so it's been absolutely lovely to see you guys. It really has. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've enjoyed the haul, and I hope you decided to hit that sub button and stick around, ready for the upcoming season, which is going to be within. Now I've got a carpet being laid. So once I've got a carpet and something else, and once I've got all that sorted out, then that's it, basically. You know, I'm going to get the autumn put back in the loft, and I'm going to be bringing Christmas down, and I'm going to sift through it all, and I'm going to pick my battles with it, you know, as to what I want to start with. And yeah, do take care, guys. I will see you all very, very soon for the little upcycle. I'm going to do that little upcycle on that Candelabra. And yeah, I'll see you all very, very soon. Do take care. Take care. Bye.